everybody to the University of Massachusetts at Amherst. I'm Michael Swain. I'm the Campus Fire Prevention Officer. And what we're doing today is this is kicking off a program for the town of Amherst and the town of Belchertown to involve smoke detector installations and home inspections. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dave Bowden. Dave's from the Office of the Fire Marshal. He's the State Code Compliance Officer.
Good afternoon. The Department of Fire Services is really excited to be part of this adventure today, working with the residents of Amherst and Belchertown and their firefighters in this new role to improve fire safety in their communities, protecting their communities. It's so vitally important to help members of the community learn about their responsibilities and their roles in fire prevention so that we can have a fire-safe community. What a lot of people don't realize is the magnitude of the fire problem. It's something that happens to somebody else. But in Massachusetts last year, we had over 17,000 fires. 14,000 of those fires occurred in buildings. The leading cause of fires in homes is cooking. Something that everybody does. 80 to 90% of the fires happen in places where we live. So out of those 14,000 fires, 80 to 90% happen in homes or apartments or dormitories or areas like that. Smoking materials remain the #1 cause of fatal fires. Although we've seen some improvements since Massachusetts passed the fire-safe cigarette law, we've seen fewer and fewer fires from cigarettes smoldering in upholstery or in bedding. Most fatal fires also occur at night. And sadly, most fatal fires happen where there are no operable smoke detectors. One of my responsibilities is to go out to fatal fires. And it's beyond belief that in almost every case, there is not an operable smoke detector. For a $10 device and a $1 battery, people are dying. This program is a partnership between the fire departments and the members of the community to learn what's needed so that they can live in a fire-safe community. We know that fire safety education works. We have a student awareness for fire safety program in Massachusetts. Since it started 16 years ago, we've seen a 66% drop in the number of fire deaths among children. So we are trying to raise a fire-safe community. And we're starting in the elementary schools. There's still more to do. And using this model that we're going to talk about today, which is from the United Kingdom, we hope to continue to involve the community, involve the firefighters in this program to have a fire-safe community. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David. At this time, I'd like to introduce Chief Tim Nelson of the Amherst Fire Department.
Good afternoon. How you doing? Amherst is one of a number of communities that have been picked to take part in this program. It's funded by DHS along with the Institute of Fire Engineers. And part of this is that we're more of a representative of towns across the country. It's been done in large cities. This is the first time it's been done in a town like ours. And we're going to be sort of a pilot program here. And because we kind of fit all four down to the demographics, we've got our students, we've got our elders, young and low income residents here. So, and what we're going to do is involve our fire firefighters, those guys that are kind of stand around there, trying to hide right now. But in doing home safety visits, and we're going to try to help our residents better understand fire safety. What we plan to do is come out to the homes, frats, sororities too, and take a little walk through and just point out some spots where you may improve your level of safety. As Dave said, this began in the UK, and they've had a dramatic drop in fire incidents there. And one of the things is if you're going to need a visit from us, you can call us. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter too. So, and you're going to have a bunch of young, strong firefighters coming to your home, to your frats, to your sorority. So one of the things that I do want to leave you with is that the line we're going to use is that fire safety. It is a part of living. Thank you.
Okay, as you can see, we're starting to get smoke. Small fire is kind of hard to see with all the debris and everything in there, materials, but both fires have started in a wastebasket. You can now see a little bit of flames. The smoke is getting heavier. You guys may want to move over. Okay, now, see how quickly the smoke detector activated? That is alerting you that, hey, there's a problem. Get out of the house or the apartment. Make sure that you call 911. Even with the alarms ringing, you still want to call 911 and let them know that there's a problem. That way you know they're on their way to help you. Okay, now you have full flames. You can see them coming up. You can see the sprinkler head is activated, but unfortunately, because of the tapestry that's hanging across the ceiling, it hasn't reached the fire yet. But you saw how quickly the heat activated. That's why we don't want things on the ceiling. But you can see it's also controlling the fire a little bit. The one on the left is now traveling across the ceiling. It's growing. But you can also see that the one on the right is being controlled by the sprinkler head, even though it's obstructed. And that's why sprinklers are such a great life safety device. Even with a heavy flame, the smoke detectors are still working, even though the one on the left is just about falling off the ceiling. Okay? But again, the important thing to notice is the one on the right is controlling the fire and limiting the fire, even though it's obstructed by that tapestry. Imagine now you can see the smoke going up, straight up, but imagine if you were in a house or an apartment and there were four walls and a ceiling all around you. You wouldn't have fresh air that's venting like this. You're ready. Don't get... Back up a little bit, guys. Notice the difference in the size of the fire, though, how well the sprinkler controlled it, even though it was obstructed and not allowed to do its job completely.